After Midway, the world believed Japan was defeated. They were wrong. The darkest battles were still waiting. It wasn't Tokyo. It wasn't Berlin. It was one forgotten island called Guadalcanal. Thousands of young Marines stepped toward the beaches. Most believed,
Lord, protect us.
they would return home.
All units, commence fire!
On August 7, 1942, the first wave landed. The battle for Guadalcanal had begun.
Saboor, commence! All units, advance inland!
The landing had succeeded, but one objective mattered more than all the others: Henderson Field.
Set up the machine guns on the flank. Secure the perimeter. Runway's damaged. We need to level this.
Japan refused to surrender Guadalcanal. Instead, its commanders prepared to take the island back.
Guadalcanal, highest priority. Move all forces immediately. Let's depart before dawn. Dig in deep. The counterattack is coming.
Then Japan struck back. Thousands charged into the darkness.
Totsugeki, banzai! Hold your fire! Open up! Pour it on them! Keep firing!
The Marines were ready. When the attack came, they unleashed devastating fire. Japan's first counterattack collapsed. Attack repelled, securing the area. One defeat would not stop Japan. Every night the Tokyo Express returned.
Hurry! Unload and move out before dawn! Enemy ships in the slot! They're reinforcing again!
Now, everything depended on one airfield, Henderson Field.
Keep it moving! We need this ground. We'll operate inbound. Clear the strip!
As long as Henderson Field stands, our convoys are vulnerable. Japan had made its decision. It would launch a massive offensive to reclaim Henderson Field.
Dig in deeper! They're coming!
They came through the jungle, silent and ready for war.
Advance quietly. No lights. Movement in the trees. Roger, standing by!
Then the attack finally came. Thousands of Japanese soldiers charged toward Henderson Field.
Totsuki! Hold the line!
Wave after wave, the Marines refused to break.
Hold the line! Not one step back! Wounded! Get him to the aid station!
When the sun finally rose, the ridge was still American, but the price had been terrible.
Secure the perimeter. Medics, move up! Retreat to the jungle.
Neither side was willing to give up. More ships, more men, more war. Japan had one final plan: destroy
Henderson Field.
then invade.
Final orders, destroy Henderson Field. Guns loaded and ready, sir. Keep these birds flying, boys. Fleet approaching, all hands alert.
And then the battleships opened fire. For hours, Henderson Field disappeared beneath explosions.
Get to the shelters. Move. Field is gone. We need help.
When daylight arrived, the destruction was everywhere. But within hours, the rebuilding had already begun.
Clear this section. Move it. Get that engine running now. Briefing in 5. Be ready. Hostiles inbound. Scramble.
Japan believed Henderson Field was broken. They were wrong. The biggest attack had just begun. Just before midnight, the jungle exploded. Thousands attacked straight into Marine fire.
Totsugeki! Hold the line! Fire! Target left flank! Pour it on!
They never broke the line. Again, the Marines held. Japan's offensive had failed.
Line held. Enemy repelled. Cleared for takeoff. Withdraw! Regroup!
The fighting was no longer only on land. Now the Pacific itself would decide the battle.
Assemble the fleet. Bombard the airfield. All ships, intercept the enemy fleet. Shells loaded, sir. Enemy fleet on radar. Closing fast.
They found each other in total darkness. Within minutes, the sea became a battlefield. Ships burned at point-blank range. Neither side would back down. When dawn arrived, the sea is burning. Both fleets had paid a terrible price.
Survivors in the water. Get them aboard now! Damage control. Keep those fires in check.
Fleet report status. Enemy reinforcements inbound.
But Japan wasn't finished. One last convoy sailed toward Guadalcanal.
Soldiers, prepare for the landing. Recapture Henderson Field. Yes, sir! Equipment ready. Convoy spotted. Launch all air. Convoy approaching. All force engaged.
They had one chance. Stop the convoy. If it landed, Guadalcanal could be lost. The convoy never reached its destination. Japan's last hope was disappearing beneath the waves.
Convoy shattered. No reinforcements.
Guadalcanal had changed everything.
For the first time, Japan was losing the initiative. The Japanese are pulling back. The balance is shifting. Patrols are launching. Skies are clear. Allied control is secure. Field is expanding.
Then Japan made a painful decision. Leave Guadalcanal forever.
We must evacuate. Guadalcanal begins. Burn the supplies. We leave tonight. Evacuation successful. Heading to sea.
On February 9th, the silence said everything. Japan was gone.
Enemy positions empty. No contact. Confirmed. Japanese evacuate. Patrols routine. Skies clear. Guadalcanal secure.
Guadalcanal was more than a victory. It became the beginning of Japan's retreat.
The offensive begins now. Target the next. We need more ships, faster. Fleet to coordinates. Engage the enemy. Roger. Moving to intercept.
Thousands never came home, but their sacrifice changed history forever.
Guadalcanal would never be forgotten.
But the war was far from over. Guadalcanal was only the beginning.
We must push forward. Target the next islands. Fleet is assembled. Course west. All ships report. Aircraft ready. Production lines running.
But the war was far from over. Guadalcanal was only the beginning. Then the Allies changed their strategy. They didn't attack Rabaul, they trapped it.
Target acquired. Bombs away. Supplies are critically low. We are cut off. Blockade is holding. Enemy is isolated.
Now, the Allies kept moving. Every captured island brought Japan closer.
All units advance. Capture the airfield. Moving inland. Cover me. Target acquired. Bombs away. Runway operational. Birds can fly.
But another battlefield was waiting. The Central Pacific would decide the future.
Task Force 52, proceed to assembly point. Roger, launching aircraft now.
November 20th, 1943. The next battle would shock the world.
Go! Get to the beach! Cover! Taking fire! Target acquired! Fire!
Every step came at a terrible cost.
But the Marines take that fire! Kept moving forward! Fire for effect. Beachhead established, but heavy casualties.
There was no way back. Only one path straight through the enemy.
Assault teams move on the bunkers! Flamethrowers way! Fire in the way! Target the pillbox! Fire now!
After 76 hours, the battle was over.
Tarawa
had been won.
Tarawa secure. All resistance neutralized. Wounded stabilized now. So many gone.
Tarawa had revealed every weakness. The next invasion would be different.
Tarawa's losses were staggering. We must adapt. Kwajalein is next. The fleet is ready. Move to the marshals.
January 1944. The Allies returned stronger than ever.
All units commence the assault. Go, go! Target acquired. Bombs away.
Within days, Kwajalein had fallen. The lessons of Tarawa had changed everything.
Let's get this runway operational. Ready for the next sortie. The marshals are secure.
But one objective stood above all others. The Mariana Islands were the gateway to Japan.
Operation Forager. The Marianas are next. All fleet units prepare to sail. Mission is Saipan. Let's go. Roger, all forces ready.
June 15th, 1944. The road to Japan began at Saipan.
All units advance to the beach. Move, move! Target acquired. Bombs away. Beachhead secured. Pushing inland.
Every hill, every cave became a battlefield, and neither side would surrender.
Advance! Fire support! Push forward! Hold the line! Enemy in caves! Report status!
But Japan had one final chance. Its greatest fleet was now at sea.
Launch all fighters. Scramble immediately. Roger, launching now. Bandits on scope. Multiple bogies bearing 270. All ships prepare to engage.
It lasted only a few hours. But Japan lost an entire generation of pilots. But the battle was not over. Japan's carriers were about to disappear.
Target hit! She's going down! Torpedo impact confirmed. She's breaking apart. Enemy fleet retreating westward.
With Saipan secured, Japan was no longer beyond reach. The war had entered its final chapter.
Clear the debris! Let's get this runway operational! Engines are hot. Ready for takeoff. Flight path confirmed. Target Tokyo.
For the first time, American bombers could reach Japan. And nothing would ever be the same.
Air raid alert! All units respond!
Mission after mission, the bombers returned. Japan's industries were slowly being destroyed.
Formation holding. Target in sight. Enemy bombers! All batteries, fire! Mission complete. Heading home.
February 19th, 1945. The next battle was Iwo Jima.
Move! Move! Get off the beach! Taking heavy fire. Moving inland! Hold the line! Fire!
Every step towards Suribachi came at a terrible cost. But the Marines kept advancing. February 23rd, 1945. At last, Suribachi was theirs.
Almost there! Keep pushing! Flags up! We got it! Suribachi secured!
The world celebrated the flag, but the deadliest fighting was still ahead.
All units advance! Take the bunkers! Taking a sky! Man down!
Sector 3 clear. Moving to 4.
On March 26th, Iwo Jima was finally secure, but its greatest victory was still to come.
Clear the runway. Tower, we made it. Thanks for the assist. Recovery complete. Next wave incoming.
April 1st, 1945, the final road to Japan began at Okinawa. With defeat approaching, Japan made a desperate choice. Young pilots were ordered never to return.
Bandits incoming. All hands, battle stations. Bogies, log 12 o'clock. Engaging.
Okinawa became a nightmare. Every hill was fought for in blood. After 82 days, Okinawa finally fell. But victory came at an unimaginable cost. Okinawa was over, but one terrifying question remained. How could the war finally be ended?
Downfall estimates, 1 million casualties.
But while invasion plans continued, another weapon already existed, a secret that could change history forever.
The calculations check out. We're ready. Perimeter secure. No breaches. Mr. President, the weapon is viable. Final assembly complete.
July 16th, 1945. In the New Mexico desert, the world entered the atomic age.
10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1-0. Detonation confirmed. The device is successful.
The test had succeeded. Now, President Truman had to make history's hardest decision.
The test confirms it. Japan refuses to surrender. The projections are heavy. We must consider every option. The bomb or invasion.
One final warning was delivered to Japan. Surrender or face prompt and utter destruction.
The Potsdam Declaration. Allies issue final ultimatum to Japan. We must consider this carefully. Our position is increasingly untenable.
Japan did not surrender. The warning was ignored. And history reached its darkest moment.
We must prepare for invasion. Final orders. Proceed with the mission.
Before sunrise, August 6th, 1945,
a single bomber is complete. Lifted into history. Cleared for takeoff. Godspeed. Enola Gay, you are cleared.
At 8:15 a.m., Hiroshima changed forever. The first atomic bomb had been used in war.
Shockwave hit. Cloud is rising.
The world stood in silence. Hiroshima had revealed a weapon unlike any before.
Atomic bomb.
But Japan still had not surrendered.
Let's assess our position immediately.
Then another devastating blow arrived. The Soviet Union entered the war.
Attack! Advance all units! The Soviets have invaded. We are surrounded. Push forward. No resistance.
3 days later, another city was chosen. Nagasaki became the second target.
Bomb away. Confirm detonation.
Japan now faced an impossible choice. Emperor Hirohito decided the war must end.
The war must end to prevent further destruction. The Emperor has spoken. We must comply.
On the night of August 14th, Emperor Hirohito recorded a message for his people.
それは国家の安寧と平和の回復を願い、ここ戦争の終結を。長所を守れ。
August 15th, 1945. For the first time, the emperor spoke to his nation.
ノレは深く世界のスピーキング、人類の福祉を願い、国内戦争を終結させることを決意した。
The fighting stopped. Across the world, people celebrated peace. At last, the war was ending.
Victory over Japan! The war is over!
September 2nd, 1945. World War II was finally over.